Helps if I put my headset on, doesn't it, really, before I start trying to speak. I'll tell you why, I'm just excited that I'm streaming this. And this is a bit of an impromptu stream. Where have I put my joypad? Oh, I'm in a mess. The hell? Right, there we go. Wires! Right. Just as I was about to start streaming this, it started storming outside. So if my stream disappears, it's either I've been struck by lightning, my internet's been struck by lightning, everything's been struck by lightning, something. Anyway, anyhow, enough of all of that. Look, it's Oblivion. It's Oblivion, Richie. On the, what is it on? It's on the Xbox One. But it's the Xbox 360 version played by your Xbox One. Now, before we get going, let's just give a little bit of backstory for this. I have been after this game for ages. Now, I've had this game on the 360 before, which you probably won't see too many trophies popping up. Achievements. And I've also had this on the PlayStation 3. I had the Game of the Year edition on the PS3. I love playing it, but it was so ropey at times. Like the game was, the frame rates, the performance as you get on in the game would just really drop. And I was like, oh, I never really had this on the 360 version. But then again, I didn't have the Game of the Year. So anyway, I got rid of the PS3 version, and it was one of them. I traded it in when I got my PS4 Pro, and then I got home. I'm on my PS4 Pro, everything's super sexy, fantastic. And then I thought, you know what, I really wish I hadn't traded Oblivion in. I didn't get that much for it. But I went into a game shop today, and I thought I'd have a look on the off chance that they still had the Game of the Year edition that I had for the PS3, and I'll buy it back. And I'll deal with it warts and all, but they didn't have it, and I'm like, oh. Then I saw, for the Xbox 360, they had Oblivion and the Shivering Isles expansion pack, which contains the Knights of the Nine on it. And I was like, ooh. Oh, so that's essentially the Game of the Year edition. I thought I was missing Razor, that level. And I thought, oh, you know what, it's just like a dungeon, I'll get over it. And it was only £3. Well, each disc was £3. The Oblivion disc was £3. And the Shivering Isles disc was £3. In American money, that's probably like $9 for this. Now over here on the Xbox One store, to buy Oblivion, I think it's £12. I think it's £11.99 just for this bog standard game, and then it's something like £6-7 for the Shivering Isles, and about, I don't know if it's £2 or £3 for Knights of the Nine. So when you add all that up, let's just say round it up, so that's going to be 20 quid, right? Well, I got all of this for £6. So I even pay half of what it would have cost me to get on the store. And on top of that, I thought, well, alright, I'm missing my Razor. But when I installed the game, because, right, I'm skipping a bit, right, to install it is really weird. I thought, hang on a minute, how am I going to install, like, this Shivering Isles, because it's a data disk, right? That's not going to work. So, oh no, am I going to have to buy the DLC? So I went online and had a look on YouTube, and there was a guy on YouTube who told you, don't put the Oblivion disc in, put the Shivering Isles disc in, and it will download the Oblivion game and essentially the Game of the Year stuff. And I was like, yeah, right, like, there's no way that's going to happen, because all you'd have to do is just buy the DLC, right, and you get the full game for free. I don't think so. But I thought, you know what? He was adamant, and he says this 100% works. I have tried it. So I thought, yeah, okay, you know what? I'll try it. Well, shit. If he wasn't telling the truth, he was. And it worked. And I put the Shivering Isles disc in, and immediately in the install, it had Oblivion, Knights of the Nine, and Shivering Isles. So I was like, I didn't even need to spend £6. I could have just spent £3 on the Shivering Isles disc and got the whole Oblivion game essentially for free. But I bought the Oblivion game anyway, so I've not pulled a fast one. And I went in then to have a look at, make sure everything is installed, and Mehu's Razor was showing as available to download. So I even got that as well. Now, I never had the Game of the Year edition on the Xbox. I only ever had it on the PS3. So I've essentially just got all of the stuff pretty much what's in the Game of the Year edition. And effectively, I got it for £3 when it would cost me £20 to buy all that stuff on the store separate. So, I's happy at this moment. I'm very happy that... And by the way, the boxes and the discs and the manuals are all complete and all like new. There's not a blemish on any of this stuff. Somebody who's owned this is somebody who is like me. They literally, like, it even smells new. I'm just sniffing the manual. That's a bit weird, but even the manual, it smells new. It's not got like any kind of smoky smell, or, you know, it's not got a food smell or an arse smell to it. You know, it's whoever's had these before really looked after them, and I bet they got about 99p in trading for this stuff. That's the crime of it. Well, for once, the trading thing has worked in my way. So, and there's a rumble of thunder. So, just to remind you all, if I disappear, it's because I've been struck by lightning. Anyway, let's get this underway. Let me just double check something. So yeah, if you go to downloads, there, see, Razor, Shivering Isles, Knights of the Nine, all there, all downloaded. Splendifico. Right, let's rock. Hang on. General subtitles on, okay. Start a new game. Of course, don't drop the joypad, that's productive. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, because we usually have visitors here on a Friday.
Born 87 years ago.
Yes,
For
Captain
65
Picard.
years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion.
Make it so, number 2. Number 1. I'm going to have a number 2, number 1.
Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
As much as I love Skyrim, I love Oblivion just that bit more, because I felt there was more variety in the environments,
This is the 27th of last
and I like
season,
going through the
the
Oblivion
year
gates.
Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era. And
Still
final
looks good.
hours
When was this,
of
like
my life.
2007? No, 2005. Oh, 2006, sorry. Jesus Christ. 11 years old and I still think it looks good. And this is essentially the Xbox 360 game on the Xbox One. So there's no modding or anything like that. I know on the PC you can get like the Better Cities mod and other enhancements to make it look better. But this is just essentially the vanilla game. I remember seeing this for the first time when I got it on the 360 and I was like, wow. And I just thought this was a cutscene. I didn't think this was actually the game engine and that's what the world would really look like. I just thought it was like a CGI cutscene. Right, business. Thingy. Right, race. Imperial. I'm trying to remember who it was last time. I think I was a Breton. I'm annoyed in this, so I don't want to be in... Oh, I was annoyed in the other thing. Skyrim. So I don't want to be one in here. Red God. Wood Elf. Argonian. Breton. So the Bretons close to resist. I might be Imperial actually. I was a Breton last time. I don't think I've ever played as an Imperial. Shrewd diplomats, traders, it's skill with heavy armor and in the social skills. See, I tend to favour warrior classes. So I shall be a member of the Empire. I shall be Imperial. Face, shout God. This could be ages. I don't know. Face, brow, nose, chin ratio. What the hell? No. Silly. I hate when they put all these things in games and you think, I don't even know. What is that? Face, forward, where? Is that changing anything? It's like something out of Lord of the Rings at the moment. Let's go with a more musculature warrior type look. Go on. Kind of weird. A massive, like, orange head. I don't know. Brow. But see, it's like, Jesus God, they really do, like, pack loads of options in. Cheeks! Let's create our hideous jud. I haven't done that. Oh, good God, man, this thing goes on forever, doesn't it? Yeah, that'll do. Eyes down, up. What the? Why's he looking up? Look down, fool. Oh, that'll do. Massive head. Look at the size of that boy's head. It's like an orange on a pin. And I think that because I'm part Scottish. I have Scottish hereditary in my family. Lightning. Oh, great. Zzz. I hope I'm still here. I think I am. Oh my God, how much? I thought I'd done all this. I'll do. Mouth. Pat. Do ducky face for the cat. Oh my days, look at the state of all this. Do. Nose. Oh, that'll do. Right, return, tone, skin. Skin, Trump or blue? Let's go full Trump. Let's not. More purple tint. Don't want him to be looking jaundiced. Some blush on them cheeks. More. Beard. I haven't got a beard. Where is my... My beard. Beard, dark. Some beard on your son. On your cheeks though. Beard circle. Dark. Moustache. Dark. That's it. Eyes. Oh, hell. Bright eyes. I want to try and stay away from dark. Healthy looking eyes. Let's put some I wish it wouldn't change to the values. My goodness. Don't care about any of them. That'll do. Nose, what? Nose. Don't know what all that means. So that's done that. Hair, natural. Military. And thinning for the really old guys. Rogue not. Oiled. It's like a grease haircut. Wind braids. That's kind of a Nordic thing. See, when I think of Imperial, I always think Roman. That's not Roman. Loose. Natural. Loose. That's probably the closest it is to mine. Hell, I mean, don't bury the lead. Like, Jesus Christ, that lightning was light. Bright grey, charcoal, bright blonde, rose blonde. Do you have that? Yeah, that's about as close to my hair colour as well. Age. So yeah. Ancient. Let's take a few years off, even though I'm old. I'm older. Can you hear that? This bullshit we have over here. That'd be like middle-aged. That's about right. I'm not. Yeah, that'll do. It's middle-aged, isn't it? I'm middle-aged. No. That looks a bit too, rough. So. Yeah, that'll do. Yes, I want to be an Imperial. Hang on. How do I go back? I want to change my eye colour. Is that green? It doesn't look green, it looks grey. I suppose that'll have to do. Yeah, that looks just like me. Yeah, exactly like me. Whatever. Yes. Ooh! Auto saving. Use the left stick to move around, the right stick turns you. Okay. Just save. Okay. I just wanted to get my own save file underway.
Oh, look. An Imperial in the Imperial prison. I guess they don't play favorites, huh? Your own kinsmen think you're a piece of human trash. How sad.
MacLeod.
I bet the guards give you special treatment before the end. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here, Imperial. You're going to die. Imperial criminal scum like you give the Empire a bad name, you see. You're an embarrassment. Best if you just disappear.
I choose not
Hey,
to.
you hear that? The guards are coming.
The guards are coming, they're coming to take me away. Haha, they're coming to take me away. Oh my god, and holy shit, they're coming to take me away.
My job right now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind.
I
That's
sense
it.
something.
Stand back,
A
prisoner.
presence I've
We
not
won't
felt
hesitate
since.
to kill you if you get in our way.
Stay put,
Good.
prisoner.
Let's go.
Aye, mate.
We're not out of this yet.
I like your hat. Oh, look.
I've seen you.
Yes.
Let me see your face.
Good.
The one from my dreams.
Okay, now it's
Then
getting
the
weird.
stars were right. This is the day.
Yes.
Gods give me strength.
Yes.
Assassins
going
attack my sons,
on?
and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Good. Who are
I am
you?
your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are
Tamriel.
a citizen of
Tamriel. You needn't be howling,
and you
Tamriel.
too shall serve her in your own way.
Alright. Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
What do I
You
do
will
now,
find
Dad?
your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Yes.
Please,
Yeah.
sir, we must keep moving.
You bastard. You mean there was an
Better
escape
not
tunnel
close
all the
this
time
one.
there?
There's no
No
way to
one
open
told
it
me.
inside.
A complete set
Looks
of
like this is your lucky
bastards.
day. Just stay out of our way.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
Well, you said stay out of your way. I'm walking and, I'm in the rear with the gear, man.
I told you to keep out of our way.
Okay then, stop being so hostile. Whew. We're being attacked by the mythic Dawn. Oh,
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
don't worry, Emperor. I'll stand here.
Hands down.
Well, he did well, didn't he? Yo! See, let's set that out. I killed the person.
For the Empire!
Yes! See, I did good, didn't I?
Captain Reno,
She's dead.
Captain Renault's dead. Captain Renault's dead. I'll take a sword and holy crap. Captain Renault's dead. Now. Oops. What am I doing? That's... I've forgotten what all the things mean now. I think that's worth holding on to. I've managed to create a character that looks like a Nord. It's probably because I'm quite
Don't know.
kind of Nordic myself and I always end up... Weak potion of sorcery.
We won't get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
Any of you upset
Stay
that
here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Well... Ready your weapons or fist. Press the X button. Oh. Rat! Deadly rats. Let's eat some rat meat. Who wants some? To bring up your journal, press the B button. You can use this to view your character's attributes, equip armor, weapons, and choose spells. Okay. Say that, because we can at the moment. Shield. Your feeble skills are no match for the power of the dark side of the walls. Oh, I'll take a rusty iron bow. A Do not have any lockpicks. Check the skeleton. Skeleton has this. And none of them. And that, and that. Oh, look at this. 1 second. I haven't done something. Now, streaming. There we go. I have now sent out the warning. So that. Let's see what we have. I don't think this. I don't recall ever being given a blades. Akafari katana this early on in the game before. I wonder if it's because of I'm an Imperial. I'm pretty sure when I was the Breton, it was just a rusty sword. It's too almost too good a weapon to have. So you have to equip that. That. Now ready the press the bucket near the well. Draw and pull the right trigger, release it when you're ready to fire. Okay, I think that's a bit different to Skyrim. I think you... Nice shot. Okay. Thanks. What's this fella? Goblin Shaman. Oh, lockpick. I already picked them up, I know, but... Oh, I remember how much I didn't like this. Move the pick upwards into a tumbler. When the tumbler reaches the top of the lock, press the A to secure it in place. Okay. It looks easy, but sometimes it can be a giant arse. Imagine the tumbler just being a giant arse. Excuse me. Right. There's no quick save on this. Tell you what. Oh. To cast your selected spell, press the right bumper. If you want to change spells, press the B button to bring them in. Alright, okay. Select the spell icon at the bottom of the journal to bring up the magic tab. How do I do that? That. So what am I doing? I guess this. Ric Flair. And not pressing that button. Look at that! Have I got an iron curie? No, I haven't. Now what I have to remember in this as well, children, is that one second. Things need repairing. I can't. Oh, right. Still got wrist irons. Look at that. The sign of a prisoner. You go. Rubby. Maybe. Yes. Equipment does degenerate through usage. So you always need to try and stand still, laddie. brains. That's nice. It's all coming back to me now. I mean, I need to be careful about what I'm picking up actually. I'm starting to fill inventory slots. He says as he just picks up stuff he probably doesn't need. What thing I do like with this, I prefer the leveling up system. I think that the more you do something, moving around in the world, it makes sense. I know there's a lot the same in Skyrim, but I do like the idea that your athletic skill increases the more athletic stuff you do. Like there, you know, the more I use my bow, my marksman skill increases. Although, you won't think it there. I kind of like that mechanic. Why can't I keep my arrow back? Rats. Oh, that was a shot. Just a mid-leap. Don't forget that in a hurry, will you, shoe fly? La-da, noisy things and music. Gold. Apparently my light armor skill increases the longer I get battered. This is a pretty useful tutorial section though, must be said. Save. Oh no, save. I don't know whether it's me, but it just seems to run really well. Like the loading times and stuff seem to work really, really well. Now, if memory serves me rightly, the stuff like Knights of the Nine and stuff like that, those missions, don't actually kick in until you're through this bit. When you get out into the world, I think that's when they're supposed to kick in. I don't think they're available immediately. I'll have to see. What's that? Ribby. Another note to self. My health does not automatically regenerate like it does in Skyrim. You can hotkey items and spells from your journal by holding Y and pressing a direction on the D-pad. Pressing the D-pad while exploring will equip them instantly. Okay, that's useful. So, what I want, I'm going to put hotkey. No. Hotkey, flare, wombs, all the magic at the bottom. Okay. Equipment. Going to put that at the top. That there. Shield there. The reason is because I want to put torch there. Okay. can do that. 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 Why am I not? Oh, maybe it's because I have to... Do I have to have that? Why is my torch not equipping then? What? Ah, right, okay, I've done that. Makes sense. Sorry, it's me being a doomass. Did I investigate that? Yeah. Click the left stick. Alright. I want to take that out. Did I investigate? Yes, I did. Okay. Look at that. Roast rat. Alright, well, we're not sneaking up on this dude. I think he damaged himself there because it looked like he activated his own trap and then walked into it. Dumas! Okay, we can set this trap off. Did we get him, boss? We got him. We crushed him with the logs. Sorry, fellas. That's how you break a lockpick. Now you know how I managed to amass so many things that I did in Skyrim. Seems a bit too easy. Wonder if I've got the difficulty setting too much. A couple of swipes with this sword. I know I'm like a warrior class, but that seems too easy to me. Be expecting a bit of a tougher fight early on. Hang on. Options, gameplay. Let's just do that up a couple of notches, see what happens. Because that just seemed a bit too easy. The 2 swings of a sword and to have barely taken much in the way of damage. I don't want this to be a cakewalk, that's of no interest to me. I will find out here now. It's a goblin shaman. That probably wasn't the best example because they don't tend to be very good in combat. Alright, call this. repair hammer. Equip it to repair weapons and armor. Right, this is very important in these games. Bloody hell is it? Right, the repair hammer is really important. Because as you can see, like, my equipment is degenerating. Now you will break them. He says, that's unusual. Normally I'd have expected to break them, but it's always dice rolls, so I guess I was just lucky there. Where am I going here? Look here. Yeah, these things are quite important, because so your equipment will break in Oblivion, and it doesn't in Skyrim. It was one of the weird things that they kind of dropped, was equipment management. They did streamline a lot of stuff. It's one of those things that's kind of notable when you're going through the game. It's like, oh right, okay. Legal games? Yeah, absolutely. I was just saying earlier about how happy I was to finally... Torch unequipped. No. Unequipped torch. Equip shield.
Help, what makes you think help? We need to get these around.
Here they come again.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
Alright, calm down, son.
He is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
Yeah, I do like that, Glenroy.
Come closer. I'd prefer not. They cannot understand.
Extreme
why I
close-up.
trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain?
Well, you're the
Listen,
king, emperor,
you know the knife,
godlike
how they
person. I just
guide
say,
our
do as I
thoughts to
command,
the
or I'll
hands of
flick
your
your head off. I missed what he said then because I was too busy joking about flicking people's heads off. Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's like it just adds a layer in an RPG game. Like, I think what they did with Skyrim was they put more of the magic weapons that you have to keep recharging with the bloody soul things. They kind of swapped it out with that, because a lot of my weapons have got, you use them like 10 times and it's like, oh great, charge is gone, best go and soul trap a load of people. But I didn't mind it. I guess to me it was just a way of like managing the inventory. I mean, apparently it's not like it is in the Zelda game where you use like a sword twice and it falls in half. It does take a while, but I don't know, it's each to their own, isn't it, at the end of the day. Am I 9 guides and gods and things? I'm going to put that one.
I've served the 9 all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens.
Yeah,
The
it
skies
does.
are
I noticed that. I've got the Chilren sword in Skyrim, and literally after about 10 swings or 10 hits with that thing, it's like, oh right, I need to recharge it. But then again, my Dawnbreaker sword in that... Oh no, I've missed. What am I doing here? The Dawnbreaker sword, the charging that lasts for ages in Skyrim. So, but then again, it doesn't use the charge unless you're hitting undead things with it. Kind of weird. So, Apprentice ability confers 100%. No, don't want magic. Willpower and endurance. That Could be useful. No, any magic. I'm making a beat 'em up with my sword build. Don't want a teeth. Atronak. No. Lord. Blood of the North. Oh, that gives you the Blood of the North. Lesser power to regenerate up to 90 points of health. Oh, I don't want to be weak to fire, because I guess if you go in the Oblivion gates, then everything gets set on fire, so that's no use. There, the Lover's Kiss. Paralyze an opponent. No. Restore once a day. Restore health. That's not bad. I'm trying to remember. I think it was probably something cliche like the warrior I went with. Slow, potent poison on touch, shadow. I'm not interested in being invisible. Tower. Average lock, warrior, 10 points to your strength. See, that is probably the one I'm going to go for. It would either be that one or... Well, I'm not having the I got whatever, bollocks, that one. 10 points to willpower and endurance attributes. So yeah, that's going to be better for me because I want to beat people up. What do I do now? Oh, done. There we go. Yes, I want to be changed was.
Show the end of my path.
Yes.
My death, a necessary end, will come.
God.
When it will come.
About me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the warrior shall prove a stalwart companion when fortune fades. My
You see my
grant
fate?
me no opinions
My
of
fate's
success.
going to be hit by a
There
bolt of
comes
lightning with the
ventures
weather
not
out here at the
beyond
moment.
doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. No trophies of my triumphs precede me,
Right.
but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know
Interesting.
their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death.
I wouldn't like to know when I was
face
going to
my
die. That's
apportioned fate,
a curse.
then
That's not a
fall.
blessing.
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Well, that was a cheery conversation, wasn't it? Did you hear all that? What did you think? Hey, Barrius? Barris?
You may as well
Barris?
make yourself useful here. Carry this torch and stick close.
I've already got a torch.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
Well, never mind.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
I foresee that you are going to fail in your quest. Just taking a drink there. You don't mind, do you, Barris? Barris?
Close, and let us do our job. We'll be all right.
You should have seen how I dispatched them rats back there. Barris. You'd have thought that was great. God, it's giving me lockpicks galore. Check out. Look at this, Barris. Can you do this?
Protect the Emperor!
God, I was about to swing my sword then and I'd taken the Emperor's head clean off. Oh, thunder, do stop. Alright, Dad.
Protect the Emperor!
I'll just pull my sword out, but you... Yeah, I killed him with one swing. No, actually, no, I didn't. You did, but then... You guys should be hoovering up all of this stuff, making me feel a bit strange. You guys, actually, I will nick some of their clothes. You're going to beam through that door? Yes. That is definitely loading stuff faster than I remember it.
I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Can I? Oh, I want to go. I want to spring the trap.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
You're an idiot. Where y'all going? Oi! Oi! It's a trap. You should have gone this way. This.
Let's go.
What? It's a trap! Told you guys. Should let me go on point. I'm used to this shit. Oh.
It's a dead end. What's your calls?
I don't know. I don't see any good options here. They're behind. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Okay. For the Emperor! That's what they say in Warhammer 40k. For the Emperor!
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings.
Can I have
Take
it?
the amulet. Give it to Joffrey. He alone knows
Joffrey.
where to find my last son.
Joffrey? I ain't giving
Find
shit
him
to Joffrey.
and close shut the
That
doors
kid's a maniac.
of Oblivion.
And he's a turd.
Take them down.
You chose a
How the hell? What?
Why?
Where did he appear from? Killed the Emperor fella. Emperor, have you got anything? You got any money?
Talos, save us.
Go ahead, blame me. He came out of there.
I failed. The blades are sworn to protect the Emperor, and now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the
Dunno.
Emperor's body.
Didn't see it.
Strange. He saw something in you.
You see, he would go, right, give it back, and stab you through the head. He would think immediately that I killed him and half-inch the amulet.
The amulet of
I'd have been
Kings
like,
is a
no,
sacred symbol of the
didn't see
Empire.
it.
Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I'm not telling you, because how do I know I can trust you? He said something
Joffrey?
about
He
Joffrey.
said that? Why?
Joffrey!
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Coral.
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. Heading.
You're remarkably
It's a secret
calm
way out of the
considering
Imperial
your
City.
charge has
Or
just
it
been
was supposed to be
slaughtered.
sacred. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But
Rats
from
and
what I've seen of
goblins,
you,
goblins and
I'm guessing you're an
rats.
experienced archer. Am I right?
Oh, I don't know. You must now choose your class. The major skills of your class will start higher than your other skills. You will increase your level by raising these major skills. Okay, here we go. Archer. Archer. Armourer. Marksman. Blade. Snake blunt and Archie's not bad, Archie. Old Archie fella. Acrobatics. Kind of weird looking chap. Argent. Still. Archer. Assassin. That's a Greek assassin. Knight. Do you know what? I think I will be an archer actually. Nightblade. Pilgrim. Look at the scout. You doing? Sorcerer. Sitting down on the job. Spell swarm. If. Holy God, will this thunder go away? Witch Hunter, that'd be good. Good evening. But I will stick with Archer, I think. Agility, Strength, Armour, Marksman, Blade, Sneak, Blunt, Hand-to-Hand, Light Armor. Just another flash of lightning. Ah, God.
I thought so. A few rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
After the
Must
sewers.
hand them to Joffrey. Take no
Joffrey!
chances, but proceed to Wayne and Priory immediately. Got it?
Yes, I understand.
The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What
I'll
about
stay here
you?
to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By
And
the
you
way,
too,
thanks for returning
Barris.
Captain Renault's
You were a
sword.
fine chap, after
See that
all.
it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Oh, now you're taking my sword off me. Right, that's why I remember now. I didn't have the blade sword until later on in the game when I became a blade. Now it makes sense. What a scuzzbucket! He could have said, you need that, son. You need that sword, sunshine, fella me chapo. No, it's like, no, give it back here. Good, innit? Thanks. I want my sword back, you bun of a sitch. Alright. Steel short sword. It is. God damn. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. You've done to me, Barris.
You need to get out of here. There's no telling.
I want my
who
sword
comes
back.
first,
I
the
was
blades or the assassin.
with it. Now it's just like it's like a toy. Right, alright, let's go.
Bye.
Au revoir. Save. Return to Cinder. Actually, there's a place called Cinder. Oh my God, that lightning was close. If that doesn't knock me internet out. I'll tell you what, guys, you must have heard that thunder then. That lightning, seriously, cleaning my eyebrows are still tingling. I should go up and shut the window, but I know if I go near the window, I might get blown up. Ah, see now. This is where the extra quests come in. So this is my razor. Oh, right, okay. Why have the others not activated? That slightly bothers me. Ah. That's weird. So, why have the others not kicked in yet? Nope, I've not got a problem with this. After all, they are installed. Oh. Still seems rather easy. I wonder if they will kick in when I get out. That's so weird though. Why would one quest become active? They are there, they are installed. It's weird that one would become active and not the other. Concerned now. Right, well this is... way out. I wonder why my other quest, the 9 and Shivering Isles, are in. Now this, when I first played this game when it came out, absolutely blew me away. This was like a proper landmark moment in gaming, because that just was like, oh my god, that is incredible. Why have the other quests not kicked in? Knights of the Nine and Shivering Isles, why have they not activated? Do I have to do something for them to... I thought they just activated. Mud crab. This still feels too easy. See, Mehrunes razors kicked in. Unless I have to do a quest first. Just 1 sec, guys. Just want to check something. Oh, hang on. Now I'm being attacked. Oh, pause! Why? Don't understand why that DLC hasn't kicked in, but it's installed. Oh well. Sucks. Well, this is a bit annoying, isn't it? I mean, that's there. But why have the others not? Why have Knights of the Nine and Shivering Isles not appeared? Do I have to do a certain quest first? That just doesn't make sense. Oh, piss off. Alright. Really am missing the sprint button right about now. Do not get this at all. I might cut this stream short. See if I can figure out what the problem is. Because this is just annoying and it's disappointing. They've installed. How disappointing. Must be a solution. Set off. God, this stream's lagging. It's probably to do with this shit weather. Bloody Bethesda Mountains. How far away am I from this place? Not far. Huh. Oh, we're going that way. Come on, how far? Yeah, it's like I've hardly moved. I'm holding out hope that when I've done this quest, they will kick in. I do know there was a delay. I do remember that from the PlayStation 4 version. But I didn't think, I thought they all came through at the same time. Really need a sprint button in this. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Here we are. Got excited then. Thought that was it.
Yes? Can I help you? He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Alright.
Hello. I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want? This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see. By the Nile. This is the Amulet of Kings.
Oh, yeah.
How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
But he's dead.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings. The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion.
Nice.
The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the danger of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Right.
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an
Okay.
emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the Emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night,
Okay.
Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. The
Alright.
enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Alright then.
It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move.
No, I'm not that streamer. I'm that dude 26.
I keep a few
let's
things
see.
here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Okay. And that is where exactly? We go here. Anything interesting to say?
I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables.
Alright.
Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
I'll do my best. So, those other quests still have not kicked in. Which is somewhat annoying. Right, I might go and see if I can find a solution to this problem, because those other quests I think should have kicked in by now. If one has, then the others should have. If that has, then I don't see why the others shouldn't have also kicked in. So, on that bombshell, I am going to save. and try and figure this one out. So I'll be back in the future to stream a bit more of this. Thank you all for watching.